All right, guys, we got some pretty exciting news today coming out of the Treyarch live stream. Today they showed off the intro cutscene for the new map, Grad Krovi, but also, and just as exciting if you ask me, Jason Blundell announced a brand new official comic book for Call of Duty Zombies that's going to talk about storyline from the past and fill in a ton of gaps, plus it's even going to set up the future for us as well. In this interview I'm about to show you, he goes into some detail about what you can expect from the comic, where you can get it, when it's coming. I believe it's going to be revealed at Comic-Con this year, so if you're in the San Diego area, make sure you go and check that out, and if you're there, grab some pictures and try to get me a first edition and mail it to me, please. Thank you, love you. Anyways, guys, sit back and relax in case you missed the stream. Here it is now.
It's time to kind of talk about that. Yeah, we're going to go into Comic-Con. We are working with our partners, Dark Horse Comics, and doing a Zombies comic series. And this is fantastic because we have so much story that's kind of going on inside our DLCs, and we only get the opportunity to essentially have 4 of them in our DLC season, and 2, you know, when we first kind of come out. But there's so much story to be told that we really wanted another kind of medium to be able to kind of tell our stories. And I'd said previously that there was no such thing as a one-off map in Zombies. And to hold true to that statement, I really needed other kind of outlets to kind of tell these stories and connect everything together. So if you're a zombie story guy, the comic is an essential part to be able to understand some of the kind of connections going all the way back to the beginning of our 8-year story. It allows us to connect certain things and set us up possibly also for the future. So incredibly excited and happy about that. And we got you know, phenomenal writer and artist involved, and our front cover, we're probably going to show it on screen at some point, but front cover done by Simon Bisley.
Well, we've worked with Simon before, right?
We worked with Simon before. He did the poster for the Giant, and we're all just, you know, he's a huge fans of him, and he's a great friend of the studio. So he's been doing the covers for all our comics.
So, you know, it was written, the comic book was written by Justin Jordan, illustrated by Jonathan Wayshak. I mean, these guys bring some legit credentials. What was it like sort of taking Zombies canon and, you know, sort of transforming it or adapting it to comic books? It's
really fun because the comic medium is very different, obviously, than games. It allows you to be a little bit more considered in some sense, because, you know, in games you're kind of putting it together and it's kind of molding and moving. It's very energetic. With the comic, you can sit down, plan it out. So for the kind of story guys, for Easter egg guys, for things like that, you could really just lay it out, and every panel, every pane can be considered. So if you want to kind of tease something or show something or hint something, you can do that with no doubt that the viewer will see it. In games, you don't know where they're looking, what they're doing. So the comic was really exciting, and it's I believe it's the beginning of us looking at different mediums, different ways to tell stories, and to really kind of take our zombie storyline and kind of explore ways in which our audience can digest it.
Well, that's just sort of dipping the toes in the water. For anyone that wants to hear Jason talk a little bit more about what it was like to take Call of Duty Zombies to comic books, feel free to head to room 23 ABC at 5 p.m. on July 21st, whenever Jason joins the Dark Horse comic books, video games, comics, level up panel. That was only a mouthful.
And there you have it, guys. A little bit of information about the new comic book coming out for Call of Duty Zombies. I'm very excited about it. I plan on getting them and reading them all, and hopefully that'll help me out with the storyline, because I find it to be very confusing no matter how many videos I watch. It seems to just get more and more confusing, so hopefully this will catch me up. And let me know if you guys plan on getting the comic book, and if you're excited about it too, drop a like on the video. And as always, it has been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.